Hi, I'm Eric, and today I'd like to showcase one of my projects called UP Cebu Exchange. It's an online artwork rental platform developed for the University of the Philippines, Cebu. So to start, let me open it in my browser. Server is already running, and this is the homepage of the website. If that we can view artworks here, add items to cart, and I'd like to first demonstrate an API request here. So if I instance click the add to cart, you'll see that the app sends this API request to this endpoint, and this API method here, which that was the one pointing to, will then verify if the request is logged in, and if he or she is a customer. And if that's true, then we'll then save those artworks to the database. So this is built using Next.js framework, and I've used React State Management here. Like for this instance here, if I filter out lake paintings, go with the Impressionism art style, you see that here. And this is coming from the artworks filter bar. And what it does is it simply just checks is whenever the state of this search query, for instance, this input box right here changes, the use effect function from React will then run this apply filter after 500 milliseconds. And this apply filter only what it does is just builds the URL search params. It'll then run a page refresh with those new parameters. And then you'll notice here the search keyword lake being supplied. And if we go to the artworks page, the page will then extract those search queries and will pass it as the parameter to this get paginated artworks function. This function, well, using SQLize, it only builds the database querying. See right here, this is the where clause, and it search if there are artworks with the search keyword whose title is similar, description as well. And if you go to the repository function, the find paginated function, it's simply calling the artwork models find and count all function. The artwork being a model of the database table. So it has the title, description, and other properties. I've also defined its associations with other models such as an artist. See that an artwork belongs to an artist with this using the foreign key artist ID. So with those filtered artworks will be returned to the artworks page and will be passed to this all artworks component. And so what you're seeing here, this whole page is simply the all artworks component. See the page header here, the all artworks title. This is the one being rendered, and this filter component here is coming from this filter bar, as I said, and with the pagination component at the bottom of this application. That helps us to navigate different pages. And moving on, I'd like to showcase the Stripe API integration with this project. So I've already done a checkout, an order checkout, and what's next thing to do is to complete its payment. So I have not yet done that. So do that now. We'll be redirected to the Stripe checkout. And since this is in development, it is still on sandbox for demo purposes. I'll just supply some dummy data for this. What happens is now Stripe will send that request to my production server, but I had my Stripe CLI here configured to intercept that request, and it will send that request to my local webhooks API. So that's hitting this Stripe hook here, this webhook. So whenever there's a checkout event of type session completed, my server will then get that rental order. It will update the payment status to completed. Okay, right here it's been successfully completed. If I view my order, it's already in reserve now, and the payment transaction you'll see in this server as well. We've created the Stripe transaction here, and you can view it now. That's the one that we've just completed. And then it updates the rental order status to reserve, and also log payment events that which will help the administrators view events and notifications as well, such as this one. So if I log in with a admin account, for instance, in access.com, should be able to see that new order in my dashboard. So if I check on notifications that are payment completed from my order, I'll be also to view the orders. There's some reports here, such as the visitors. And I'd like to show you the user milestone as well from our account we just played around with earlier. So this is the user milestones section. Showcases my interest because I did log the events here, the complete payment event in the application. The event model is simply just a data that allows us to track what sorts of activities are been occurring in our application, and this allows the app to view what events, what milestones the user has reached. Complete order has not yet been done since we've not yet returned the items. It also allows us, the admin, to view the artworks that we're interested. And if I view that product demand service class here, for instance, you'll see that I'm simply counting the event with this ID, artwork ID, and this event name. So we'll count those view. So if I, for instance, go to inventory, I'll find the most popular artworks here. Or was it in another page report? Oh, this one right here. Top artworks. Most cards, most orders. That is simply coming from this event model here. So yeah, you could open this. You could test this out if you want to. I'll provide the URL of this project in the description below. And so yeah, I think that's what this project is, and I thank you for watching. And yeah, that's all. Thank you. Goodbye.